down to lying on the mat. So coming down onto your back, extending the legs out. The hands come down alongside the body. We'll just take a couple of long deep breaths there, so inhaling down into the ribs, into the abdomen. And the exhale, let the shoulders soften back into the mat. And we'll just take a couple of long deep breaths there. So if you're comfortable with your Ujjayi breath, your throat control, just starting to bring that in to the practice. Making sure you've got some length in the back of the neck, so just tucking the chin in slightly to a nice straight spine. And now we'll bring the knees up over the chest. Just hug them in for a moment, have a little roll from left to right. Okay, we're now going to put our hands on the front of the knee, shoulders soft. We're going to take Upasana, we're going to take alternate legs. So as we inhale, we take the right knee out and away, keep the left knee in over the chest. Exhale, the right knee comes back in, and then inhaling, the left knee goes out and away. Exhale, and comes back in. So as you're doing this, engage in the abdomen. Letting that knee go out all the way to the length of the arm. Make sure you're keeping that length in the back of the neck, the chin tucked in. And when the one knee is going away and the other knee is over the chest, that knee that's over the chest is actively trying to stay there. So there's support from the hand, but you also engage in the abdomen, engage in the front of the pelvis there to hold the leg in. We'll take it once more on either side. So we'll be finishing with the left knee going out and coming back in. And then we'll let the feet drop back down to the mat. So just make sure you've got room to take your hands overhead. We'll bring the feet apart, and we're going to just make sure maybe mat width apart. So we're going to be bringing the knee down to the opposite ankle. So the right knee is going to be coming down towards the left ankle. The left knee will stay pointing up towards the ceiling for this. So inhale, then the right knee comes back, and the left knee comes down to the right foot. So you're just going to make sure that the feet are far enough apart to allow the inversion of the hip. So as the knee comes down, you're allowing the space there for that to come down as far as possible. So the next time your right knee comes down towards the left foot, will stay there. We'll take the right arm then, so the right knee's down towards the left foot, the left knee's up towards the ceiling. The right arm's going to come up overhead, and if we can, we'll walk the shoulders over to the left. So walk the head and shoulders over to the left. shoulders staying connected to the mat. You can turn the head and look towards the left. And then if you like to, you could bring the left foot up and just rest it on the outside of the right leg. But only if that feels okay, otherwise keep that foot down. So we'll stay now for 4 breaths. Breathing into this right hand side, into the ribs on the right hand side. When you've done your 4 breaths, just align the upper body back. Release the left foot, if it's on the outside leg, bring the right knee back up. Okay, so now the left knee is going to come down to the right foot. And then going to take the left arm up overhead. Walk the head and shoulders over to the right. So we have if you're looking from above, we look like we're a banana shape and a curve there. And then you can then, if you want to, place the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Turn the head to look towards the right. And stay for 4 breaths. Make sure that left shoulder or back of the left shoulder is connected to the mat. Breathing into your left hand side. So imagine you're filling the left hand side, and as you exhale, always lengthening that knee is lengthening the left hand side, that left hip down and away from the shoulder. And then after 4 breaths, starting to bring your upper body into alignment. Letting the feet release and the knees come back up. And then when you've done that, hug the knees in. You can bring the forehead up towards the knees. Roll from left to right. And then allow the head to come back down. And the feet drop back down to the mat. We're going to take upward raised leg, and we're going to take it with a splits movement. So the hands beginning down alongside the body, knees coming in up over the chest. As we inhale, both feet coming up to the ceiling, arms coming up overhead. Pause. As we exhale, bring the feet apart, keep the legs as straight as possible. And then inhaling, feet coming back together. And the exhale brings the knees back in and hands back down alongside the body. So inhaling again. Both feet coming up, hands coming up overhead. Pause in the breath, and then the exhale. The feet coming apart. Inhale, they come back together. And the exhale brings you back to the starting position. So take that twice more, moving at your own breath pace. Inhaling, the feet coming up, arms overhead. The exhale, they come apart. Inhale back together. And the exhale. So one last time on your own. Okay, we'll just take that once more with a stay of 4 breaths now. So as we inhale, both feet coming up towards the ceiling. and hands coming up overhead. So we're going to stay here initially for 4 breaths. So feet flat if you're standing on the ceiling. Keeping those stomach muscles engaged for support. Next inhale, bring the feet apart. Stay here for 4 breaths. On your next exhale, bring the feet back together. Stay for the inhale. And then exhaling, going back down. Starting position, letting the feet drop down onto the mat. And we're going to take some dynamic 2-foot support. So feet are hip width apart, hands alongside the body. As we inhale, lifting the pelvis up and then the spine coming up off the mat. Pushing the knees away from the chest. And then exhaling, allowing the spine to roll back down. And then the pelvis coming to rest. So inhaling, coming up. Exhale as if you were laying a rope down, the spine coming down the mat. And the pelvis resting. Keep the chin tucked in here, so we're not pushing into the back of the head. We'll take 2 more of these. When you've finished, either take a full body stretch or hug the knees in, whatever your body's asking for. And then from here, we're going to make our way up to standing. So coming up in your own time. Into your Tadasana, which is your mountain posture. Feet placed underneath the hips. Just roll the shoulder blades back for a moment. And have that line, that straight line from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. You can use your Ujjayi breath, breathing all the way down to the ribs, the abdomen. We're going to take some forward bends. So we're going to place our left hand onto our lower back. The right arm is going to come up. Now as we exhale, we're going to try and keep you can bend the knees initially, but we're going to keep the legs straight, come forward from the pelvis only, the arms staying out in front, and then as you start to come down, release the knees and let the upper back round, the hand come down to the legs, down to the feet, and then inhale, straighten the upper spine, straighten the legs, come all the way back up. So we're going to take that 3 more times. Exhale in initially, the legs staying straight, the upper spine straight. As you come halfway down, then the knees start to bend, the back rounds, and the hand comes down. Now, strong inhale, pushing into the legs, and they're slightly bent as you come back up. Then they straighten, and the exhale brings you straight back in. So when you've done 4 on that side, you can release the right hand down, the shoulders will shake, and then we'll bring the right hand in. So that the right hand here, it should be the back of the hand against the lower spine. So the inhale, left arm comes up, exhale, coming down, really pushing into those feet as you come back up. Keep the legs slightly bent initially, using that power. And then when you come back down, allowing the knees to release at the end of the movement. So when you're coming down for your 4th time, or you finish, come down one last time, stay. So at the end of your 4th one, let the right hand release. Hands could rest on the legs or down on the mat. Back of the neck nice and soft here. The knees can be slightly bent if needed. We'll stay here now for 4 breaths. So to come out of this, we'll bend into the knees. We're going to sweep the arms out to the side. Push down into the mat. Bring the hands up, overhead. And we'll exhale. We'll just take a breath or 2 back in our Tadasana. So taking the breath into the rib cage, into the abdomen. Nice long deep breaths, engaging your ujjayi. You're comfortable with throat control. Okay, so we're going to then turn to work along our mat. We're going to take the legs quite far apart. Make sure you're on your train tracks here, because we're going to need our balance. We're going to allow that back heel to come up off the mat. So you really want the legs quite far apart. That's what we're going to be doing. Keep the hands down, letting that back knee drop down to the mat, and then coming back up, straightening the legs. So we're going to take that 4 times on either side. So exhale, the back knee comes down. Inhale, it comes back up. So let the arms do whatever they want to do here. Then when you've done that, just come back and take it over to the other side. Yeah, so you could rest the hands on the hips there. But when you do come over the other side, once again, make sure you have your train tracks. Both legs straight initially, that back heel off the mat. You could rest the hands there, I'll have them there, and then exhale down. Inhale back up. slow, controlled movement. And when you've done 4 on either side, we'll return back to standing for a moment. Legs a little shake. Just take a breath back there. We're going to be taking a wide leg forward bend, and you may want to block for this just in front of you. So we're going to be taking the twist in the wide leg forward bend. So you just might not block. I'd probably recommend have a block there, so or anything does bring you up slightly. So we're going to bring the legs apart. So nice and wide, as wide as comfortable for you. The next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up overhead. We'll also look up towards the hands, and we'll stay here for 3 breaths. Pushing down into the outside edge of the feet, looking up towards the fingertips. After 3 breaths on an exhale, sweep the arms down, release the knees, come down into wide leg forward bend. So the neck is relaxed. So we're going to take a little walk-in motion with the hands. So the hands will come towards the left foot, and we'll straighten the right leg. And then we're going to walk the hands to the right foot and straighten the left leg. So you bend into this right knee, actively bend the knee as you come towards it, and straighten the other leg. So exhaling as you come over. Towards each leg. The next time you come to your right leg, we're going to stay for 3 breaths. So bend into that right knee. The left leg is straight. The outside edge of the left foot is connected to the mat. Back of the neck released. After you've done your 3 breaths, walk the hands to the left, let left knee bend, right leg straight. And after 3 breaths, just come back to center. So we're going to have this block in front of us. We'll place our right hand down on the block, maybe up on fingertips as well. Then the left hand, as we inhale, we're taking that circular motion up towards the ceiling. The eyes follow the hand, so as much as possible. Exhale, bring the left hand back down. So inhale in, the left hand coming up again. So 4 times. Motion coming around. We've done 4 on that side, we'll change over. So if it's your right hand that's moving now, try and keep your left leg as straight as possible. So you're feeling this on the inside of the left leg. And we'll just come back when you finish, come back to standing for a moment. We're going to take a stay, but just don't get too uncomfortable there. Just bring the feet back together. A little shake in the legs. And we'll just take a breath or two back consciously in our mountain, our Tadasana. Just awareness in the body. Maybe some of the body was being shaken, maybe the legs being shaken, and just aware of that, how the legs are feeling now, or the upper body. The breath is sped up, just breathing deep and calmly to slow it back down. Okay, we'll then take the feet apart again. You can just let the hands slide down the legs here. Then right hand up on the fingertips if possible, up on the block. And then we're going to bring the left hand up and around. So you can let that left knee bend if needed, but try and keep the right leg straight. You can look across, or you can look up towards the fingers if possible. We'll stay here for 4 breaths. We'll just turn the hand so the palm is facing away from the head, so it's facing backwards. So the rotation into the shoulder. And then we'll exhale, left hand coming back. So left hand on the block. And then the inhale brings the right hand up. So you can bend into that right knee if possible if you want. Try and keep that left leg straight. We can turn the palm to face backwards. See how that adjusts the posture. And then the exhale, right hand coming back. Let the head rest forward, hands come back down to the knees bending up now, the hands come down to the mat. So we're going to come down to seated kneeling. So whichever end of the mat you want to come to seated, we'll take the hands in the opposite direction, turn the feet, and let the back knee drop down, front foot come to join, we drop down into seated kneeling. Just a couple of deep breaths there, the shoulder blades nice and soft, shoulder blades coming towards each other but also soft. Take some very gentle neck rolls here. So as we exhale, the chin comes forward and we draw a circle with the chin. Inhaling as the head comes back. Exhaling as the head comes forward. So nice slow movement with the breath. When the head comes back, really stretch out the front of the neck. 3 times in one direction and then 3 in the other. After those movements, just letting the head come back to center, taking the breath there. You can allow yourself to come down to swan or pose the child, coming forward. If you're in pose the child, shoulders rounding forward, the head coming down. Next inhale, we're going to sweep the hands around and forward into swan. Stay for the exhale. The inhale is going to bring us up into our cat. Let the spine come to neutral. Walk the hands over to the right hand side. And then as you exhale, try and keep the hands there and drop back down towards the heels. So we're really lengthening into this left shoulder, left armpit. Stay here for 4 breaths. So the arms are straight here, the hands have stayed where they are. Doesn't matter if you don't make it all the way down to the buttocks. This is the left arm is straight and connected to the mat or the floor. Taking the breath into that left hand side. After 4 breaths on an inhale, come back up. And we'll walk the hands over to the right. And once again, exhale, brings you down. Remember your deep breaths or ujjayi breath. After 4 breaths, inhaling, back up. Walk the hands to center. Make sure the knees are hip width apart. Just going to take some cat-cow here. So inhaling, dropping the belly button down towards the mat, lifting the chin. Exhale, knees stay where they are, but we look down towards the navel and arch the spine up to the ceiling. So we're taking that movement back and forth into a back bend and then rounding the spine, looking towards the navel. On your next exhale, coming back down to swan. And we'll take a breath there. Your next inhale is going to bring us up to raised kneeling. So inhaling, all the way up, hands to the ceiling. Pause, we'll exhale, lower the hands. So we're going to bring the right foot, so you can without using your hands here. That right foot come forward. Make sure you're on your train tracks once again. Make sure the foot is quite well in front of the knee. So it's rather than sort of here, and to take the foot forward so it's well in front. We're going to take a twist here. So the left hand is going to come, turn the palm out, the left back of the left hand on the outside edge of the right leg. So we're going to keep that right leg nice and strong here. And then the right arm come around. You can just let the right arm, you could rest it here, just rest back. We look back towards the right. And we'll stay here for 6 breaths. So slightly longer stay, 6 breaths. After 6 breaths, coming back on an inhale. Keep that right leg in front. We're going to come forward and down, so hands coming down. And from here, we're going to extend the lunge slightly. So we'll allow the right knee to come forward. So we're lengthening into the front of the left hip. As we exhale, that would have been on the inhale. As we exhale, we're going to keep that right foot connected to the mat, but we're going to start to straighten the right leg, so we're going back towards the heel whilst keeping the right foot on the mat. So inhale brings you into the lunge. Exhale brings you back as much as that right leg will allow. Next time you inhale, you come forward, and stay here for 3 breaths. And then on an exhale, we'll come buttocks coming back towards the back heel, front leg straightening. You stay here now for 3 breaths again. And then when you've done the 3 breaths, bring yourself back up. Wobble there, and if you can, without using the hands again, bring that right knee back, and we'll take the left foot. So once again, quite far in front, so we have plenty of scope for movement back and forth. Make sure you're on your train tracks. So we're going to come into the twist. So the right hand, back of the right hand, the outside edge of the left thigh. Left hand coming around behind, either resting on the hip or just allowing it to come down towards the floor. Six breaths. After 6 breaths, coming back around to the front, hands coming down to the mat. And we'll take this little movement where we inhale, and we'll start to lengthen the left knee coming forwards, lengthen to this front of the right hip, and then exhaling, straightening the left leg as much as possible, left foot staying on the mat. So inhaling through, exhaling back. Next time you inhale into the lunge, we'll stay here for 3 breaths. Next exhale, straightening out the front leg a little, keeping the pad or the toes down. Inhaling, coming back, and the hands back up, and then if you can, without using the hands, bring that left foot back in. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, dropping back down to the heels, down into swan. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. The next inhale brings you up into your cat. In the pause, tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. You may want to just take the feet back slightly here. I'm going to take some dynamic dog here. So we'll make sure there's enough room between the hands and the feet. So as we next inhale, we're going to sweep into upward dog. And exhale, we're going to come back to downward dog. So inhaling, sweeping down and through. Exhaling, coming back. Next time you come to downward dog, stay for a breath here. We're going to inhale into upward dog again. This time, at the end of the movement, you can allow the knees to drop, the toes to release, and then we're going to come down to line on our front. So coming down. So let the left ear come down to the mat. Just rest here for 30 seconds. Taking the breath down into the lower ribs at the back. Okay, we're going to place the hands now on the lower back or the buttocks, just the palms facing up. We're going to take some cobra. So as we inhale, we're going to be coming up into cobra. Pause. As we exhale, we let it come back down, but the head's going to turn to the right ear now, comes down to the mat. We're taking this dynamically, so we inhale, come back up again, and exhale, this time the left ear comes down. So alternate sides, inhaling, coming up, exhaling, ear come down to the mat. The next time your right ear comes down to the mat, we'll stay there, we'll rest there. Bring the forehead back to the mat, bring the ankles up, and we're going to take hold of the ankles or the trouser legs. And just allow, we need a strap, you may need a strap, just let the shoulders soften, let the weight come through the hands so that the heels are coming towards the buttocks. Doesn't matter if they don't touch, just so you're feeling that lengthening, that opening in front of the body. If you can, with the forehead down on the mat. So keeping hold of the legs, or the ankles, trouser legs, just release slightly so the heels come away from the buttocks. We're going to try and come into bow, or bow variation. So initially, you have the forehead on the mat, inhale, just bring the chin and chest up, and exhale, bring the head back down. So you can leave it at that movement, take that movement 3 times, or you can inhale, bring the chin and chest up, and if you can, push into the hands, exhale, bring the knees up, and then come back down. So you either take the first movement, leave the knees down, and inhale, come up, or you can take bow again, inhaling, chest coming up, the exhale, pushing into the hands, bring the knees up off the mat if possible, and then the exhale, releasing the forehead back down for a moment. Bring the hands back up alongside the shoulders. Take a breath there. Your next inhale brings you up. We're coming into a high swan. So the knees come to a right angle. Hands slide forward. Now the forehead, if possible, come down to the mat. Or if you had a block here, you place the head on a block. here. And then allowing yourself to either walk the hands back or come straight up. Okay, so we're just going to finish now in some seated postures. So you may want a block for this. So we'll be taking a wide-legged forward bend. So if you're coming up onto your block, and do so, bring the legs out and away from each other. So initially here, keep the legs nice and straight here. So the idea, if you're up on the block, the back of the knees won't touch the mat, or the back of the legs won't. Keep the toes so they're not flopping out to either side, so they're pointing up. They can be forwards or backwards. Just take a breath here. So a right angle from the legs to the upper body. The next inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling. We'll stay here for a breath. So your next exhale, allow the knees to soften, come forward and down. So we're going to mimic here what we were doing in the standing wide leg forward bend. So allow the hands to walk over towards the left foot, the right leg straightening, and then we walk the hands over to the right, the left leg straightening. So let's take that movement back and forwards, walking the hands, straightening the opposite leg. Try to keep both buttocks connected to the mat or the block. And then the next time your hands come to the right hand side, we're going to take a stay. So you could hold on to your toes here, you could hold on to the shin, the trouser leg, the ankle. So your next inhale, walk the hands over to the left, straighten the right leg. Remember not to let that right leg flop out to the side, pointing forwards or backwards. Hold on to the toes or the ankle. Let the hands come back to center then. So you can just let the legs soften a little. And have the hands out in front, And we're going to mimic what we were doing in the stand-in again. So the left hand will stay here, then the right hand. So there's a slight forward bend here. We're not quite upright. We're slight forward back bend to allow that left hand to come down. But we're not rounding the upper spine. So they're coming forward enough. There's a tilt at the pelvis, but we're not rounding the spine down. So a straight spine, left hand out in front. Then the right hand is going to come around behind. So not up towards the ceiling, more around behind. And then coming back on the exhale. So 3 more times. When you've done that the 4 times, then it's the right hand out in front and the inhale. The left hand coming around. Just noticing what your legs are doing. Keep those feet from flopping out to the side. Keep them either forwards or backwards. Legs as straight as is comfortable here. And when you've finished, we're going to come just into the forward bend. So you can let the hands, you could take 2 fingers around the big toes or just rest the hands on the legs. Let the knees release as much as needed. We'll come into a stay for 1 minute. And then you can allow the hands come down, walk the hands back. The legs a little shake. A little bit of life in the legs. So we're going to take one last asana before we come to pranayama. We're going to take tailor's pose. So make sure you're not sat at the back edge of the mat here, so your feet can stay on the mat. So the right leg, the front of the shin, the right leg is parallel to the edge of the mat. Then the left foot just comes to sit in front. So you should look down, you see a nice triangle here. The base of the triangle is the inside edge of the right leg. Place the hands down, they could be on the knees, they could be down on the mat. So we're going to exhale, come forward only from the pelvis at first. So as far as is comfortable, the hands can come in front if you want. We'll stay for the inhale. And now as you exhale, you start to round the upper back, the spine, bring the head down. Staying for 4 breaths. So you'll inhale, walk the hands back or push down into the hands, bring yourself back. Extend the legs out, have a little roll on the heels, in. So once again, parallel with the edge of the mat. The right foot is placed out in front, and the initial movement here is from the pelvis only, upper spine, neck staying straight. So exhaling, coming down. You may find it easier or with slightly more discomfort on this side. Stay for the inhale. Just observing anywhere in the body you can feel this, or in the hips. And then we'll start to let the upper back round the head come down. After 4 breaths, then coming back up. Just extend the legs out again. Roll on the heels. And then just come somewhere you can sit comfortably for pranayama. Somewhere with the spine straight. So we're going to use our Kachari mudra, which is the tongue mudra again. So this is where we have the tongue turned. So it could just be the tip of the back of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, or maybe slightly more. And then we're going to take some awareness of the breath, so this awareness of the inside of the nose and then down into the abdomen. So with the tongue curled, so the back of the tongue, or just it could just be the tip, resting on the roof of the mouth. Aware of the cold air coming in through the nostril, down through the throat into the abdomen, and then the warmer air coming up through the throat, out of the nostril. couple of long deep breaths here, just to notice in, just let your breath become natural, not be long and deep, just some awareness on the breath. Thank you very much. Namaste.